this is Lynn Bolton, Artistic Director of the White Heron Theater on Nantucket. In the theater, we have a tradition. Whenever the stage goes dark between performances, we leave a single light burning in the house until the curtain can rise again. We call it a ghost light. And until we can all meet once more at White Heron, we're pleased to offer you something we like to call our Ghost Light series, original Nantucket radio drama created especially for you, our White Heron audience.
Consider this a warning. My father used to tell me that when you leave Nantucket Island on the ferry heading back to the mainland, you're supposed to throw 2 pennies overboard as you round Brant Point Lighthouse. If you do that, you're supposed to be assured that you will return to the island someday. It's a superstition. Something silly the islanders tell the tourists, I guess. I threw my 2 pennies overboard years ago when I was a boy, and I promised to come back. It took me a long time, but I did. I returned. And now, I want nothing more than to leave. I tell myself when the ferry comes, I will be on it. I will be on it, and I will leave this place, won't I? But I'm afraid. I'm afraid I will never leave. Because there's something here. I found it. Or maybe it found me. And it scares me. So here's my warning. If you're curious. If you go looking for this thing that most scares you in this world, it might come. So be careful. Be careful. Because that thing, the thing you suspect is out there, which you can't explain rationally, that thing each of us momentarily catches a glimpse of before we sleep, that thing you can't always see, but sometimes you feel, it's real. And if you call to it, it will come to you. And it may not let you go.
Whistle by Mark Shanahan. Inspired by the story "Oh Whistle and I'll Come to You, My Lad" by M.R. James.
The Burnstow Guest House sits on the eastern end of Nantucket Island. My father once referred to it as the house at the end of the world. The easternmost point in the United States, he'd say. The first sun rises every morning. The guest house looks nearly the same as it did all those years ago, when my parents and I would come in the summer. Tall and gray, white trim on the windows, wide on the bottom, narrow up top. There are 2 windows on the 3rd floor, like a pair of eyes looking out over the bluff to the ocean below. The house stands a bit apart from the others in the area, all of them boarded up for the winter. If you look closely, it's missing a few shingles here and there. But otherwise, it's just as I remember. I have finally come back.
And is it just you, then? The reservation was made some time ago, but it says you booked the room for Mr. and Mrs. James?
No, it's just me, I'm afraid. I'm here alone. 2 weeks. I have a bit of work to do. I'm a mathematics professor. I'll be studying mostly, catching up on things.
I see. Well, I hope you'll be comfortable. I can put you on the 1st floor in the Starbuck room.
Actually, I'd like to stay upstairs in the room I reserved.
Oh, yes, the Cathcart room. It's got 2 queen beds, and it's a bit more expensive, so I thought...
I'd like to stay there, if that's all right.
Of course. We have breakfast in the front parlor in the morning, starting at 7. You can sit by the fire, or there's a TV in there, or you can play records if you like. My late husband, he loved music, so we have a pretty good collection. What else? There are no phones in the room, so if you need one, just come down here and you can use this one. And you can borrow a bicycle outside if you like. And that's about it. Just sign right here, please.
Here?
Yes, please.
Right. Thank you.
You're lucky you made it over. They've canceled the ferry nearly every day this week. Weather.
Yes, there were some pretty rough seas. I saw a few people standing around down at the dock waiting to head back.
They'll have to wait till tomorrow, probably.
I had a hard time getting a cab to take me all the way out here, I'll tell you that.
That's not unusual in winter. Most everything on the island is closed up in the off-season.
Am I the only guest here, then?
Well, yes. I hope that's all right.
Oh, no. Yes, it is. I was hoping for some peace and quiet, actually.
Oh, well, we've got plenty of that.
Good.
All right, then. If you need anything, ring at the desk. I'll hear you in the back. Your room is at the top of the stairs to your...
To my left. I remember.
Oh. Have you stayed with us before?
A long time ago. My mother, rest her soul, used to love Nantucket. The cobblestone streets and town, the old-fashioned houses. My father liked to fish. He loved the ocean. I was kind of a bookish kid, and I think they wanted me to get outside during the summer, so we came here. 2 weeks, every August till I was 12. We were always very happy here. I've had a bit of a year, and I guess I thought I'd come back and find... Well, I don't know what I thought I'd find.
That's all right. Lots of people come to Nantucket looking for something, even if they're not sure what it is. It's a funny place. I came here on a weekend trip when I was 23 and never left.
Yes, well, thank you, Mrs. Benjamin. I'll see myself up. The room has a musty smell, like it hasn't been opened in a while. I don't remember it being so small. Well, children always think the world is so much bigger than it is, don't they? The furniture is arranged differently than I recall, but it's still comfortable. Old brass bed frames, wooden sea chest in the corner, little bathroom off to the side, alarm clock on the bed table. But the wallpaper is peeling. This place has seen better days, I guess. But then again, so have I. This was supposed to have been a honeymoon. Chance to show Amy a place I loved when I was young. When she called it off with me, she said in time I'd realize it was the right thing. She'd rushed into it, she said. I think she wanted to be married, just not to me. Wasn't the right fit. In a way, I was relieved, but I didn't take it well. My doctor said I'd been holding a lot in with the years of caring for my father during his long illness, and then the breakup with Amy, sort of fell apart, I suppose you could say. Spent some time in a hospital, which helped. Got my head back on straight. And that's all I'll say about that. So I came here alone to Nantucket, a little island 30 miles off the coast of Massachusetts, looking for peace of mind, I guess. It was going to be good to be here, in the guest house where I stayed with my parents, the three of us, when I was just a child.
Mister?
Oh, hello there. You startled me. What's your name?
Boots! Boots! Oh, leave that man alone now. I told you to place the towels outside the door. I'm sorry, Mr. James.
It's all right, Mrs. Benjamin.
This is my daughter, Beatrice. We call her Boots.
Hello, Boots. I'd say you're about 11?
11 next month, yes. Say hello to Mr. James, Boots.
Hello, Mr. James.
She's a bit shy.
Oh, I understand that feeling all too well. Mrs. Benjamin.
Alice.
Alice. I was thinking of taking a walk on the beach before it gets too dark. How do I get down there? I can't remember.
There's a little footpath. If you'd like, Boots will show you the way.
Well, I wouldn't want to trouble you, Boots.
It's all right. I'll show you.
Boots takes me down a path and a winding set of stairs to the beach. I think, oh, she'll turn back, but she follows me, quiet, curious. The beach is beautiful, barren and windswept, empty, not a soul to be seen, not a soul. The waves roll in. The sea air is raw. The sky a dark, cloudy yellow. A little rain sprinkles our faces. Nantucket in winter.
We should turn back.
Yeah, think you're right. It's getting dark. Ah! What's this?
Where?
Right here in the sand, under this little pile of scallop shells. Looks like something's buried in where the cliff is eroded. You see? Sticking out. Let me just... I have to dig down here. Look at that, will you, Boots? Looks like a little wooden box. Yeah, it's sort of pretty, isn't it? Now let's see if I can... No. Nope. Yeah, the hinges are rusted shut. Huh. Well. Oh, you hear that? Yeah, there's something inside it shaking around. Yeah, maybe I'll just take it back to the house and see about it later.
My mother says you shouldn't take things that don't belong to you.
Well, finders keepers, eh? Come on, lead the way. She runs ahead. I try to keep up, but she is too fast. In a few moments, she is around the bend and I cannot see her. And that's when I feel something. Something behind me. I turn and I can't be sure, but there is someone there. Isn't there? Far down the beach, where there hadn't been anyone before, someone is standing there, staring at me. A heavy coat or a shawl flapping in the breeze like laundry on a line. I can't make out a face, but I know it is staring at me. And it fills me with dread. I walk on, trying to catch up to Boots, but she's vanished. When I turn around, the figure is still there. When I get to the footpath, I turn again, and this time, it's gone. It's just gone. But the feeling of dread, it remains.
Ah, there you are. I was wondering. Boots said you were right behind her. Oh, wow, it's really coming down now, isn't it? I turned up the heat for you.
Yes. I'm all right.
I meant to ask. We have some dinner made, and if you'd like...
Oh, no. I have a little something in my bag. I'll be fine. But thank you. I putter around the room, unpack, read from a book. I barely notice which one. And then, when I'm ready for bed, I remember my little souvenir from the beach, the wooden box, sitting on the writing desk in the corner. Funny, I don't remember taking it from my coat pocket. All right, let's see what's inside you, eh? Huh. You open easily enough now, don't you? What's this inside? A little pipe? Maybe a bone? Whalebone? Like a scrimshaw? Huh. Oh, maybe you're worth something. I think you're a little whistle. Maybe, aren't you? Huh. And look here, an inscription. I can barely... Quis est ist. Huh. Quis est ist qui venit. My Latin's a little rusty, but who is this who is coming? And if I blow on you? Well, that's quite a... My goodness! It happens in an instant. The windows blow open. The lamps flicker. The lights go out. I force the windows closed, fasten them with the hook, and I place some books on the sill to keep them shut.
The room is suddenly very cold. I can see my breath. What the? It's the radio. It's just the alarm clock radio. It's switched on by itself. I turn it off and then I hear a sound. It's coming from downstairs. At first, I can't tell if it's someone at the front door or something rapping against the side of the house. And then, someone is down there, in the front parlor. Now it's on the stairs. Coming up the stairs. Someone is out there. Outside my door. Breathing. Mrs. Benjamin? Alice? Are you out there? Boots? Is that you? Answer me. Who is that? I can hear you out there. But nothing. There's no one in the hallway. Just the wind. Just the wind. I put the whistle back in the box and I shove it to the bottom of the sea chest beneath my clothes. I lock my door and I sit upright in bed until at last I think I've fallen asleep. And I fall into a dream. I'm on the beach. I see a little child. She's running. It's Boots. She's running ahead. I hurry back to the guest house. I turn and I see the figure far down the beach. And then the whistle. The whistle far away but getting closer. It's moving. The figure is moving. I run, but it keeps pace with me now. Every time I turn, it's gaining on me. I trip and fall. The sand gets in my mouth, and I can't get up. I can't move. I catch a sight of it. Does it have horns? Wings? It moves, fluttering like drapery flapping in a violent wind. I turn away. I want to close my eyes. I don't want to look at it, but I have to. It's almost upon me, and... the alarm. It's morning. It's morning. I can wake up now. I can wake up.
Oh, morning, Mr. James. It's nice to hear someone playing the records again. How's your breakfast?
Very good, thank you.
Sleep well?
Not really, actually. Had some nightmares.
Nightmares?
Yes, but they seem so real. There was somebody chasing me on the beach.
Your hands are shaking.
I'm sorry. I can't quite wake up this morning. You know, I never dream, really. Never remember my dreams, at least. Must have been all that wind last night.
Yes, we get it particularly bad out here on the bluff.
Must get to you after a while, no?
You get used to it. Oh, I meant to ask, would you like another blanket in your room?
Yes, thank you. I think I could use one.
Which bed should I put it on?
The one by the window. The one I slept in last night.
Well, you seem to have tried both beds. The two of them are unmade this morning.
Are they? I never touched the other one except to lay my bag on it. Maybe it got disturbed when the windows blew open.
Yes, maybe it did.
Mrs. Benjamin? Alice? I wanted to ask, and I don't want to get her in trouble, but I wondered if Boots was creeping outside of my door in the middle of the night.
Boots?
Maybe trying to play a little prank and scare me.
I'm sorry, but that's not possible. We both live in the cottage out back, and Boots slept in my bed last night.
You mean I was alone in this house all night?
Well, we were both in the cottage.
Ah, well, I understand. I'm not sure what I heard then. I spend the morning in Nantucket town, walking in the cobblestone streets. Every corner brings back memories. A restaurant my father liked, the bandstand at the wharf where I danced with my mother, the newspaper store on Main Street where I bought candy and comic books off a little spinning rack. We were happy here, weren't we? Weren't we? And yet, if I thought I'd feel closer to my parents by being here, in a way, it's only made me realize how long they've been gone. I miss them. I miss them so much. They were an older couple. They waited a long time to become parents, and they loved me. They really did. Losing them had been difficult. First, my mother's sickness. She was simply gone one day when I came home from school. But my father, the confusion, like a delirium, came upon him slowly, until one day he stopped talking and disappeared altogether. It's an insidious way to lose someone, really, bit by bit. Anyway, most of the businesses in Nantucket town are boarded up with signs in the windows saying, "See you next summer." There's always a next summer, isn't there? At the ferry terminal, the boats are running again. The seas are calmer. A few people dot the docks, standing alone, quietly, waiting for the next boat. When I arrive back at the Burnstow in the afternoon, Boots is waiting for me on the lawn. You ought to get inside, young lady. You're not wearing your coat. You'll catch a death of cold. Boots, is something wrong?
There was someone in your room.
What?
There was someone up there. In that window. Your room.
Was it your mother?
No, it was someone else. It looked at me. I didn't like it.
A man?
I don't know. I didn't see a face, but someone was there, and it waved at me.
Let's go in and see. Mrs. Benjamin?
Yes?
Will you come upstairs with me? Boots thinks there was someone in my room.
What? Yes, of course, but there hasn't been anyone here all day except us, I promise.
Well, there's nobody here now.
Is everything the way you left it?
Yes, everything is exactly as... No, wait. The little whistle. On the table. Boots, did you go into my drawers?
No,
Be honest.
I didn't.
If you're playing some kind of game, I won't be mad.
Mr. James, she would never go into a guest's room.
Of course, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to accuse her. Maybe I moved the whistle, and I forgot. Look at this, Boots. This was what was in our little box from the beach, this whistle.
Like the song?
What?
The song. About the whistle.
What song?
Oh, whistle, and I'll come to you, my lad. Oh, whistle, and I'll come to you, my lad. Oh, father and mother, and I shall go mad. Oh, whistle, and I'll come to you, my lad.
I'm afraid I don't know that song, Boots.
Boots, will you go downstairs? I'll be there in a minute, honey. Mr. James? Are you all right?
Yes.
Here, sit down.
I'm sorry. To be honest, I've had a bit of trouble recently. I've been in a hospital. I'm still a little raw. Sometimes I get overwhelmed with this feeling of dread, and I thought perhaps coming here would help, but...
But it hasn't. It's all right. I understand.
You couldn't possibly.
I do. Better than you think. You're looking for peace. For some of us, that's hard to come by. I've been there. A lot of us have. So I know it can be crippling, that feeling when it comes over you.
I appreciate that, but...
Did you see something unusual since your arrival yesterday? Something that's troubling you? Tell me.
Yes, I think I did. On the beach last evening with Boots. And then here last night outside my door. And then again in my dream.
It's none of my business talking to you like this. I hope you'll excuse me if I'm out of line, but I recognize what you're going through.
How can you?
This island, it's a wonderful place, for the most part. Filled with history, with beauty. Everyone can see that plainly. But some of us, we're able to see other things. We've got a kind of second sight.
Oh, please, I am not a believer.
I've got it. Boots has it. My husband Peter had it. It drove him mad. And I think you might have it too. I can see it in your eyes. You've seen something that scares you. I've seen something similar, you might say. We each see it in our own way. I didn't see it until I came to Nantucket. There's something else here, and it calls to us in different ways. Something unspeakable. It taps into whatever we're afraid of, and it won't let you go once you invite it in.
But I don't believe in things like that. I don't.
It doesn't matter what you believe. You're in a bad place, Mr. James. It knows that. If you've done anything to call for it, you have to turn away while you can.
What are you saying?
I think you should leave before it's too late.
I sit in my room for I don't know how long. Maybe an hour, maybe 2, maybe more. I just sit there, staring at the little whistle. Who is it that is coming? When I'm ready, I stand up, put the whistle in my pocket, and I go out of the house. I step down the little path to the beach. The sun is setting behind gray clouds. The ocean is calm. No wind now. I walk to the spot near the pile of shells. I take the whistle from my pocket and I throw it out into the ocean. I watch the little piece of bone sink beneath a wave until it is gone. Mrs. Benjamin is right. There is nothing for me here. I have to leave. You don't need second sight to see it's time for me to stop looking back. I have to get on with my life. Mrs. Benjamin? Alice?
Yes?
I'll be leaving in the morning on the first ferry to the mainland at sunrise.
Good. Good. I'll drive you down to the boat. Be downstairs at 5:30.
Before bed, I pack for the morning. I will sleep in my clothes so as to not waste time before leaving. It'll only be a few hours now. I set the alarm on the clock radio and I pull down the window shade. It's dark, and I sleep soundly, without dreaming, for some time. And then the shade sprung open. A deep moonlight spills into the room. I want to keep my eyes closed to stay asleep. I turn over in my bed, facing the wall, and I curl up into a ball. And then... No, it couldn't. It can't be. There is something in the other bed. Something moving, rustling. It's the linens on the bed. Quis est qui venit? I tried desperately to keep my eyes shut. If I don't see it, it will go away. Keep your eyes shut. Keep your eyes shut. But, I can't help myself. I feel compelled to turn and see it, to look at it, to see what it is. No matter how horrible, I have to see it. So I turn. No. I fall to the floor. In the moonlight, on the other bed, the sheets rising on their own. It is glorious and terrifying. All at once, I cannot look away. I want to see it. I want to know what it is. The sheets are twisting into a shape. The shape of a body and a face. The crumpled linens wind tightly, and the face becomes clear, like a wet towel over a doll's head. The face is my own. And then the sheets lunge at me. Ah! They wrap around my neck, tightly, tight, strangling me. I pull at them. They only wrap tighter. Help! Help! Help!
Mr. James, are you all right? Mr. James, sit up. Sit up. Here, let me help.
Did you see it? Did you?
No, I didn't.
The sheets on the floor, they were...
Get downstairs. Go to the car. I'll meet you. I'll take you down to the ferry.
She drives me to the other end of the island in the darkness of early morning. She doesn't say a word. When we reach town, she leans over, opens the door, and smiles at me sadly.
Here's a ticket. The ferry will be leaving any minute. Go. Now.
The sun is rising. I watch one by one as passengers board the ferry boat. I stand at the edge of the wharf. A man holds out his hand to collect my ticket. But I step back. I can't get on. The gangplank detaches. The boat pulls away, and I hear the ferry whistle. You see, I can't leave. I cannot move on. This dread, it keeps me here. I want to stay with it. Then I notice there are others on the dock, watching the ferry depart, gripping tickets of their own tightly in their hands. There are others like me. They've seen something too, in their own way. Yes, there's something here, something unspeakable. I found it. Or maybe it found me. Perhaps you have a dread of your own. If so, I warn you, be careful. Because if you call to it, it will come to you. And it may not let you go.
Whistle by Mark Shanahan. Inspired by the story "Oh Whistle and I'll Come to You, My Lad" by M.R. James. With Steve Pacek as Martin James, Alexandra Kopko as Alice Benjamin, and Catherine Shanahan as Boots. Whistle was directed by Mark Shanahan with original music, sound design, and audio production by John Gromada.